Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight.
You made me join you.
You are contractually obligated. There's a difference.
No, there's not. You made contractual. It's the same thing.
You signed it, so technically you're here willingly. Anyway. We will be continuing our Darkening of Mirkwood campaign tonight, but first, those of you that showed up on Saturday for our second annual Super Brawl tournament, thank you. I hope you had fun with that, because we did.
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
That was great.
The SMT bottle.
I truly want Matt and Paul as my hype men.
You need to be hyped? We'll hype the shit out of you.
That's fine. What are you? Barbarian!
Can we just start having rounds on all of our streams of Matt and Paul just coming in going like, hype time for like the first 10 minutes of stream or something? Everybody streams.
Maybe we'll insert something into a new ad break or something. Where it's just them either on camera or not, could just be voice, so that we can use your imagination of them just hyping you up for the second half of whatever we're streaming that night.
Or, oh no, we should record the two of them just hyping, just doing like a general hype up, and then, you know, like how people will have like meditation recordings to calm down. If you instead it's like a hype recording where it's like, get pumped.
Okay, next time I go for a PR, I'm gonna call you and Paul and just be like, guys, Help.
Martial arts tournament, anything. Let's go! Let's go!
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a barbarian.
Who are we? Who are we?
Ah.
That was
Careful,
great.
We'll start charging you.
I know, right?
Worth every penny.
On that note, from
Oops.
Super Brawl, we raised a total of $675 that night.
Yay!
That's really well done.
Yeah. So thank you for everybody that donated that night. Thank you all who participated.
We had a pretty healthy showing, a pretty healthy
Mhm.
turnout.
It was
That was
one of our better
awesome.
streams.
It was awesome.
Our Extra Life page will obviously be up all year round, so you're more than welcome to continue to donate to it if you couldn't for Saturday and you're still looking to. But you can look for an actual charity stream later on this year around Tabletop Appreciation Weekend when Extra Life announces when that date will be. So you can look forward to that. Yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say off the top.
Fun.
Cool. All right, so let's get into it. So, last time, or in game time, a few hours ago.
Ooh.
A few hours later.
The Fellowship came face to face with an old foe, Tauken the Weaver, who they had hoped was slain by her inferior brother, Taller. Unfortunately, this didn't seem to be the case, as Tauken had tracked them down and sought revenge. Luckily, in her rage, she left her lair, leaving behind a home field advantage, and the Fellowship was able to finally deal with her and slay her, with Nayla getting the finishing blow. Not after Hothus dealt an obscene amount of damage to her.
Hothus, I think that was a precursor to what are we? The barbarians!
Hothus isn't even a barbarian.
I know, but that was just like the precursor for like Matt was just like, you know what? I'm gonna try something here. We're gonna see if this works.
You know, I have 6 attacks, and I'm gonna use all 6 attacks.
It was like the zenith of playing a MOBA and the ADC doing ridiculous damage, and then the support going
and getting the gold.
all my experience. Nom. But they had slain her, and Mathan had lopped the head off to make doubly sure. And they
Done with
pressed
that
on.
shit.
They pressed on looking for Haldir and his elves. Came across a couple of scenes of skirmishes, piled up bodies that were executed with striking accuracy, in giving them some indication that potentially Haldir had come through. They eventually found Haldir and took a moment of reprieve to bandage themselves as the elves kept watch. In this time, Haldir relayed some information that they had pulled off one of the scouting groups that they had come across, that Tyrant's Hill had apparently was emptying their forces. They were abandoning the fort and falling back to Dol Guldur. This message was intercepted and was intended to make its way to the Black Tarn, allegedly giving the indication that the enemy currently did not know that the Black Tarn was under Woodman control yet again. But with the knowledge of Mogdred and his forces leaving Tyrant's Hill in droves, time was of the essence. Knowing that if they wasted any time, Mogdred would slip away into Dol Guldur, and it would be near impossible to get to him with the forces that they had. With their ultimate goal, reclaiming the Palantír, as it is a tool that is making the enemy way too powerful in the area and giving them insight to all the goings-ons in the Rohavanian region. Haldir and the Fellowship moved on, heading south, making for Tyrant's Hill. And just as they broke the tree line, and in the far distance on top of a hill, clouded and gray, they saw the lone tower of a small fort known as Aman Boglir, or also known as Tyrant's Hill. Nayla spotted that a shimmering green, blackish movement seemed to coat the walls in the distance, almost making it look like something was moving. And that is where we're going to pick up tonight. As the three of you, along with Haldir and his elves, can see Tyrant's Hill in the distance. It is heavily overcast, almost like storm clouds on the horizon.
Oh yeah.
The fortress itself appears dark, shadowed. Hard to see anything else from where you are. Is there anything you would like to do?
If I remember correctly, there's like a green shimmer around it, or am I imagining that?
It's a very faint shimmer that looks like something's like moving along the walls from where you guys are.
Now, from what I remember in my research, we'll call it, there's no secret entrances into the fortress, which means we're gonna probably just have to go in the front door.
Do we knock?
The only other possibility is trying to use a rope to climb over one of the walls, but I feel like that'll be harder to accomplish. Do the walls look jagged, or are they like just walls?
From where you are? Can't tell.
Well, I'm not sneaky, so if I walk up there, things are gonna start dying.
Well, then we might as well have them know it. I say we... Yes?
Go ahead.
No? I'm just gonna say, just go to the front door, make sure we knock. A little bit of courtesy, okay? And then we just kill.
Hold up. Remind me again, we're going in to make sure we get the Palantír, right?
Yes.
So I don't think the best idea to try to make sure we acquire the Palantír is all of us just waltzing in at the front door.
You're right, we should bring a bottle of wine.
If the two of you really want, the two of you can go in as like a distraction or something at the front door, and then Haldir's group and I can...
Why are me and Matt always like the shenanigans?
I mean, you two don't want to sneak or can't sneak, so, but I definitely can at the very least. But I mean, I don't want to put all of our eggs in a basket at the same time, waltzing through the front door, and then if all of us get occupied by doing that, then we have no way of securing the Palantír, is my concern.
Well, what do you think?
Does it look like there's a tower, like a central tower in the fort?
Yeah, there is a single tower that's sort of central into the back that peeks up above the walls.
So if this is really... I mean, you are the general, Nayla. And if this is the plan you want to go with, it does have its pros. If Nathan and I were to go up to the front door and cause a distraction and chaos, that should buy you enough time for you and Haldir to circle around back and try your best to sneak into the tower. Nathan and I could do our best to try and fight through the front door to the tower, but if it's just us two, it's good. And against everyone in that fortress, it's gonna be tough.
No, I think I wouldn't say you two, I mean, sure, waltz through the front door or whatever you'd want to do, but I wouldn't. I guess with the two of you by yourselves, I wouldn't bank on just strong arming your way in completely. You might want to like cause enough shenanigans and then, I don't know, kite them, run away, keep them distracted for a bit while keeping yourself safe or whatever, if that makes sense, or otherwise.
Kite them.
Yes, I said kite them.
This is a raid. Another
Okay, guys.
another strategy we could do is stick together as a group, all try to sneak in, and if things go wrong, Nathan and I can break off to cover your entrance into the tower. The problem with that is if they see us, they'll probably see us as a whole group then.
That's, yeah.
If we could... I mean, Nathan and I could employ hit and run tactics. Try and draw them out of the fort, but they also might turtle up. If they... What reason do they have to open the front gate for us, right?
What if we capture one of their soldiers or something to where they have to come out or open the door?
I feel like they care about the people a little less than we would, but it's not a bad idea.
That's an option.
Capture someone important.
Yeah.
Exactly.
At that rate, I think if we capture somebody important, I think we got what we came for.
Right. Do we know or have any... Did we say... Are we trying to act right now? Is there no time to even try to scout or gain intel on where this Palantír and or people of importance might be hidden, or...
I think we have time to do a quick scouting of the area if you want, but we don't have time to wait for the army.
Right, because we could at least have Haldir and his men probably scout better than the three of us can together.
Well, I mean, you alone probably could do better than us.
Sure, I mean, we can, but with the elves at the very least, we can utilize their expertise to just see what they can find. What are your elf eyes see, Haldir?
How about this? You and Haldir and a couple of however many Haldir sees fit go scouting. The rest of us will hang back and watch the front gate and see if anyone comes and goes.
Sure. That way
if we see somebody important outside the gate, we can try and snag them.
Yeah, and that way we can try to get ideas of what people's rounds or guard duties might be like, and see if we can find a pattern to make it easier for everybody to avoid or go around.
Sounds like a plan to me, General.
Alrighty.
Have you gotten used to your new title? No. Okay, I was just checking.
No, I don't know if I ever will. I need to get my voice lower for Nayla. I'm like, I wasn't ready for this voice today.
Okay, so
Welcome to my hell.
So Haldir, what do you think?
Myself and two of my elves can accompany Nayla if you'd like.
Okay.
And then the rest of you all can post up with Mathan and I, and we'll watch the front gate.
Well, we got some ground to cover. We're still a bit ways away.
We can at least travel that together in case we get ambushed.
Well.
I will keep Haru with you guys too. And then if you need us for whatever emergency reason or whatnot as a message or something, if you send Haru back to where we are, he'll find me anywhere. Then we'll know something's up and we need to return to you quickly. If that makes sense.
Wait, so... you're leaving Haru with us?
Yeah, so that if you need...
Okay,
yeah.
Got it. It just took me a second. I'm not the brightest... I'm not the sharpest axe in the box.
Pop is having a mild panic attack is the last time him and Haru went anywhere on their own.
Yeah.
Didn't go well.
It was a very sad day.
No. Don't do that. Alright. So
Cool.
as a group, you guys make your way down a bit of the hill and into the valley that stretches out, weaving through a couple of tree lines until you're comfortably close enough to Tyrant's Hill to allow the forward scout team to go.
Nathan just feels like a sigh as he sees Tyrant's Hill just.
Hathis and Mathan, two of you give me stealth checks since you're going to be hanging back. I'm probably going to have Nayla give one here too.
Oof.
Yeah, that's why we went. That's why we went on the scouting mission. That's why we're hanging back.
Ah.
All right.
Nathan just has a twig. He finds like the thinnest tree and just hides behind it.
Oh, look, some fruit. And how this is just like. Boom.
Oh man.
Nayla, what are you doing?
I'm moving with Haldir and.
Yeah. So are you leading this scouting, or are you relying on them?
I guess I'll.
You should lead it.
Okay.
Who are you, Nayla?
I'm the general.
And what do you do?
I general things. It's Tuesday.
I general things.
Alright, I guess I'll lead, but I'll make sure I do want to rely a little bit on, the stealthy expertise and the navigation of woods of, the elven party that I have with me. I know Nayla's pretty awesome at being a wanderer, but...
Yeah, you're awesome at a wanderer. Don't forget that.
You're either leading this or you're relying on them.
Oh, fine, I'll lead it, whatever.
There we go.
That's a barbarian attitude.
If
Not
that
the
actually,
class.
if that happened, like, in roleplay or an actual, play, Nayla would just look at you two and be like, what?
Now I need to play, like, a warden or, like, a bard who just, like, inspires people by yelling at him. Be like, what are we?
Oh my god, you should!
A drill sergeant?
That would be hilarious. In another life, Vidar is coaching.
Okay. So, go, how would you wish to proceed?
Me?
You're leading this.
Alright, I want to... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I want to, quietly approach, I guess. I don't really know how I want to do this.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Stealthy.
No, I don't have advantage for anything, I think. I can't remember any of my stuff. Hey!
16.
And that's why we went separate ways.
That's why we're waiting the fuck back here.
Alright, 16.
That's rolling below a 10, too.
You
along with Haldir and two of the elves, scatter out a bit and keep low and move between foliage to bush to tree until you get sort of like at the base of the hill.
Yeah.
Where you can see that probably between you and the top of the hill, where pretty much the walls and everything starts, is a good 120 feet of just open ground. There's no trees, there's no cover.
Okay.
So you get to this point, and you look up. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay, do. Oh!
Well, if you have inspiration.
Natural one.
Okay.
It's my natural one is a 12.
For a total of 12.
Jeez.
From the angle where you are, you do see a matted down earth that basically implies a trail or a path that leads up the hill, just from heavy foot traffic. And it makes its way up and towards the walls. Now that you're here, it's easier to see from where you were before that there is sort of like a green shimmer that just flows on and off of the walls ever so slightly. It does look like a fog of sorts, just sort of moves across it. But from where you are, you're sort of in a blind spot. You can't get any more than that without getting closer.
But it's open land right now.
Yeah.
And is it dark? Is it nighttime?
It's like storm clouds. It's not night, but it's dark.
Do it.
Are there does there seem to be any sort of patrol nearby or like on top of are there palisade walls?
There's a stone wall upside.
Yeah.
Up top.
Is there anybody up on top of the wall or like any posts where people might be looking out?
From where you are and with that perception check?
I will ask Haldir if he sees anybody.
Alright, I'm gonna start giving you guys less NPC companions.
No! I'm trying to utilize them.
Well, we here at the end of the campaign anyway.
He did not.
He didn't roll a natural. No, he did not roll a natural one, but he did roll a total of 8.
Ugh.
He can't see from, like I said, you guys are in an area where there's just a blind spot. Hill. Foot of the hill. Looking up. Hard to see anything. Don't quite see anything from our angle. We could swing around to any side of any direction remaining in the tree line, or we could try to get closer.
Let's try another direction from the tree line.
Very well. Which direction?
Right.
Yeah.
Role-playing
Right.
game, everyone. We're all familiar.
Right.
You're given choices. You're choice-driven
No,
story. You present choices, and we don't like them. All right. You move around to the western side of the hill.
Yes, I didn't know what direction that was.
Well, you guys came from south, so you're looking at from the north side.
Okay.
So, right would be west. Alright. You guys take a moment keeping to the tree line, and you swing about to sort of the other side of the hill. Go ahead and give me another perception check.
That's much
Yeah.
better.
Alright. From this side of the hill is a bit more steep. It's harder to traverse. This is definitely one of the flanks of the fort. It's not an entrance. You don't see any gates. You don't see any postern entrances or anything like that. You do see a couple of individuals moving about on the other side of the wall, sort of sitting above it. So you think there's like a rampart or a scaffolding that's lining the inside of the wall for archers or lookouts or something to that effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which way does the patrol seem to go? Is it just one direction, or are there like multiple people going in different directions?
How long do you stand to study them?
A few minutes?
Are
Wait.
you sure?
No, not by that question.
How long would you take to
No.
observe them?
Yeah, probably a few minutes.
Okay. It's simple questions tonight, people.
You really haven't asked me, well, what do you want from me?
It's sporadic. It doesn't seem to have a rhyme or reason to it, and you don't see a whole lot of individuals actually walking the ramparts.
Oh. Okay. If we kept going at the pace that we've been going at, how long would it take to do like an entire perimeter check?
Thoroughly, probably an hour or two.
I don't know if we have that much time. Is there anything different of note on that central tower? Now looking at it at a different direction, like a window or a door or something that might be a way to.
Well, you don't see any door because the walls block it on the ground level.
Right. Well, yeah, window though, or.
Yeah, there looks like to be a window or a few arrow slits throughout it.
To the window, to the wall,
Oh, wow.
to the orc right down my. Oh boy.
Does that part of the wall that we're looking at, does it seem climbable by any means with like greenery or overgrowth?
Give me a wisdom check.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Okay. Oh, that's a saving throw. I don't want to do that. Okay.
14. You don't see any greenery or anything like that. It's not in excess where there's vines. So just basing it off of like the masonry and whether or not you think you could find handholds, it doesn't look like it's scalable.
Okay. Alright, I think I will wait. I think at this point I'll tell Haldir that we can wait for what seems like an opening of patrol not looking in our direction, and should probably just head to the wall to try to find anything at a closer glance to approach.
Okay.
or enter.
You guys take a few moments, observe patterns, which you can't really seem to identify a common occurrence. There's gaps of time where there's just nobody, and then there's almost the same amount of time, if not longer, of someone just sort of standing there, just looking about. But at one point in time, you find where there's no one, and you're not quite sure how much time you have, but you figure it's you either take this chance or you abandon it.
Mm-hmm.
So do you run out?
Yeah, I'll take the chance. And I'll be quiet but sneaky.
Quiet but sneaky.
Or quiet but try to do it quickly is what I meant. Gosh,
Right.
brain.
Okay. So you see the person disappear, and you go, now. And all of you dash out and up the hill. The side's again steeper. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
I want to
Okay.
see those muscles.
I don't know how I feel about that. Oh.
They're the guns.
Someone may want to alert the local zoo because these anacondas got out.
17, you make your way about halfway up the hill, and your foot slips, and you throw out your hands and catch yourself. And yeah,
I have advantage on stealth. I am sorry. Because of my...
athletics check.
Never mind. What was I thinking? I was
don't
thinking
know.
of... Oh my god. Sorry. I was thinking of something of the past stealth check. My bad.
You lose your footing and throw your hands out. You catch yourself before you hit the ground, and as you pull yourself back up, Haldir grabs you by the arm, picks you back up, and you keep going. You make it all the way to the wall. It was difficult.
Yay!
You take a moment, and you have place your back against the wall, and you're just sort of looking up, and you hold your breath for a few moments. You hear. Sounds like footfalls across like a wooden floor or something.
Oh.
And
Sounds like my joints in the morning.
you hear the floorboards sort of squeak back and forth, and then they go silent.
Jeez.
Squeak and seem to be getting further away. No one seems to have noticed you.
Alright, is there anything more to the wall then, now that we're facing face to face with it? Does it literally seem not unscalable, or is there like maybe not a weak point? I'm trying to think of how else to get around a stone wall. Especially, it sounds like that was like a wooden scaffolding, basically, like to walk on, or a platform.
That's what you can assume. It just sounded like squeaky floorboards for the most part. But the wall you're against is stone.
I don't know how to get to that.
And the wall itself is probably 10 to 15 feet high.
I'm about to have everybody stack up on each other's shoulders just to like make a human ladder.
You can certainly try that.
I am tempted actually, because I don't quite know what else to do. I'm gonna try it. Why not? I'll pitch the plan to Haldir.
He gives you the strangest look, like, are you serious?
I don't know how to answer that.
It's a simple yes or no.
Maybe.
I mean, it's at least worth a shot if we can't find another way around the wall.
A wound.
Shut up!
Well, we could certainly try that if you're hell-bent on it. Seems like it could be noisy. We have a different angle and we're on the same level as the fort now. Why don't we take a look at the front? We couldn't see it too well from where we were before.
Alright. Sure. Okay. I'll follow his lead.
He said after you, that's your lead!
Oh my god, fine!
Alright. You follow the wall around, sidestepping a couple of very sheer hillsides. Trying to be as quiet as you can. You get to the front and you lean your head out and look over, and you do notice that the gate is wide open.
Oh. The front gate?
Yes.
If I get close to it and try to peek inside, do I see any guards or patrol around?
Battle
is this
map.
a map?
Battle map.
Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel free to really zoom in.
zoom out.
Big map.
You zoom
So-
out, you lose a lot of detail.
So where, first off, from what I can see, I mean, this map looks great.
You look great.
Thank you. Where are Mathan and I chilling?
Way the fuck back there.
About 200 feet that away.
South?
Yeah, south in orientation of this map.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I thought.
Nayla, are you gonna put yourself on the map?
Oh.
God's sake, Nayla, get your head in the game.
Apparently it's not.
Right now, I'm
Boy.
just hearing. I'm hearing the Peter Griffin with them sneaking in. Dan 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 dan.
What would you like to do?
I asked if I saw anything trying to like peek closer through it or.
You go all the way to the gate.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't get exasperated with me.
What?
Mom, Dad, don't fight, please.
Why is Haru on here?
So I don't forget him.
He's-
Bye,
he's-
Haru.
Yes. Oh, I think it's why. I think it's where is Haru? I was like, I thought he was back with us.
He is. I
He
threw
is.
him on the map because otherwise I was gonna forget putting him there.
I thought you
You
were gonna say you threw him at us and be like, oh, all right.
Go
Weird
ahead,
thing to do with
since
your bird.
You left the tree line and you've sprinted up a hill and moved around. Go ahead and give me another stealth check.
Okay. This I do have advantage on. Bop.
23. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you move along the stone wall silently as best you can, trying to avoid stepping on any twigs that have been known to bite you in history. Matching movement with what footfalls you do here on the other side. You make your way over to the gate. Give me 1 second. And you do hear a bit more footfalls coming from the leftmost side. And now this guy has moved, and this guy has moved, and you are here.
Okay.
One second. You peer around and you see a bit of an immediate open area. You see a campfire that's really low lit, seems to be burning out. A couple of individuals gathered around it. On the other side of them, you see sort of like, not a picket fence, it's like a very loose open fence that you're sort of familiar with, that the area is sort of matted down with like hay. There's a trough of water. It looks like it's part of a stables, or at least where horses were kept at one point. And immediately to your left, you do see a smaller building on the inside, though the door's closed and you can't really see anything. You do see scattered about a couple of just lit torches on walls to just sort of illuminate the area, since it is currently pretty dark out for the middle of the day.
Did you get dynamic lighting to work?
No, I'm using a polygon tool.
Oh, okay.
The
I
last
love
time
that.
we used dynamic lighting, it
That was-
lagged like hell.
Yeah.
So,
Yeesh.
Okay. Mm. I'm going to go back to Haldir and his men and just tell them what I saw.
okay.
And I don't know how to go about this. I really don't. Oh man. For some reason, I'm just totally at a blank. But yeah, let me move my token back, I guess.
So, Nathan, how do you think they're doing? It looks pretty slow from here. I don't see anything.
Hey, I don't hear any alarms going off, so that's a plus.
Yeah, I guess that's good.
Tothas, you got some fruit right here.
Oh,
That building
Thank
in
you.
the center. Did it look like a barracks of any sort, or like someone's living quarters, or
The one across from the stable
yes, the one that was
on the
up.
left.
It was like up here in my line of sight.
No, that's the stable.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, then the other building.
It was another stone building. There was a torch outside of it. You didn't really see too many windows, and the door was closed. It could have been a barracks. It could have been a guardhouse or an armory. This close to the forward, to the main wall. You did see all the way straight back another wall that sort of goes that has stairs alongside of it that goes up to a second tier of the actual fortress. Let's do this again for. Well, what should we do? Did we see anything?
There's stables up ahead. There's another building off to the side of the area. And there seem to just be spontaneous guards about with torchlight.
Did it seem like a lot of them?
There's only a few, right? Like 10-ish?
I pulled it back up. What you see on the map is what you saw.
Oh. Okay. From what I see right now, just a few, but could be more hiding elsewhere.
It could be, but if this is the main force at the front of the gates, most of the host here is probably departed already. This is probably the weakest we'll find them.
Yeah. Well, do you think, if this is the weakest they are here, do you think the Palantír still might be here?
It's hard to say. But if it is, we have to try. This is the last place we knew where it was.
Yeah. We can keep quiet. I guess at this rate we could sneak in through the front and try to get that building first that's on the side. It'll just be a quick dash, but you guys are light on your feet?
We are, though if we do get caught out in the open, this will get dangerous real quick.
Would you prefer
We are a good distance away from companions.
Do you want to wait and see what they do then? Or would you prefer a different method of entry?
I have no strong immediate preference. I just want to make sure we're understanding what we want to do.
Well, the original plan was... We did say we were gonna let them do a distraction, so... Might as well let them do that. We can wait for them to make noise, and then we can dart in.
So what's the goal of the distraction? To lure them out of the fort?
To not have any attention on us, regardless of what that is.
Well.
It's vague, but that's the best we can do it, because whenever the plan is specifically one thing, something else happens. So when we keep the plans vague, it still works.
Well.
So
he looks at the other two elves, mutters a couple of sentences in Sindarin, and they sort of nod back at him. We are with you.
All right. Then.
So, Mathan, how long do you think it's going to take Nayla to come back from a scouting mission so we can actually plan
I was going to come back.
So we can actually plan our assault?
I couldn't remember that.
I'm getting impatient here, man.
I mean,
I'm about to go storm this place myself.
I haven't seen anybody. Have you seen anybody? Have any of you seen anybody walk in and out of the keep?
Have I?
Go ahead and give me perception checks.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
22 and an 18. From where you are, no one has left the fort. Not from what you can see. No one has entered either.
I did say I was gonna come back. Crap. I will.
How late is it again?
It's not really late.
It's early evening, late afternoon. It's just
okay.
Dark,
No, I just wasn't sure.
Grayish black clouds that makes it really dark around here. It can be confused as nighttime.
Yeah.
Can I remember that I was going to meet back and have all of us go back?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright.
That completely left me.
We're just sitting there like a kid waiting for their parents coming.
I was trying to think. I was trying to think of a good excuse without being metagamey that we would just charge in and fight.
Oh my god. Can't believe I forgot.
No, that's cool. Fuck us.
After about 45 minutes since they left, the scouting party returns.
Took y'all long enough?
Did you run into any trouble?
No. There's not a whole lot of them there, actually.
Oh. Then, in that case, we could just walk in and kill them.
Yeah. You two are more than welcome to do that as your distraction, but I think us as scouts should still be away from that attention-grabbing incident so that we can move freely and try to acquire the Palantír as soon as possible, if it's still here.
Deal, let's go kick their fucking skulls in.
Okay, so I think, like, you and Haldir should be the only ones being sneaky. The rest of the elves should be with us as part of the distraction. There's no reason to have a large group of people being sneaky. We're gonna need more people fighting.
Okay.
Just my thoughts. You're the general here.
This is a collaborative effort still.
Excellent.
It's fine.
Do you want any of my elves to hold back in the event some try to make an escape?
That's probably a good idea. It worked well at the Black Tarn.
Yeah.
Love the Khmer boy.
Nihanha. He gestures off to a group.
Okay.
So, Mathan, you up to smash some skulls?
You're speaking my language. I'm gonna tap the hilt of Erebane as I say that too.
All right.
I grip Claw, my giant axe.
I'm gonna jokingly say, couldn't go any bigger.
Well, let's go introduce ourselves. I've never been here before.
You're not missing much.
No, you're not.
I guess Mathan and I will just walk up to the front gate.
Walk up like a big dick in a locker room, just walking up smack.
Right. Nayla, what are you doing as they're doing this? What are you doing?
I do have a bad
We're just
feeling about
strutting
this.
up there, just like... just showing off our guns.
Mason's
Haldir
rolling up
and
his sleeves.
Haldir and I can kind of follow quietly, but I would say just go back to the spot that we were at right by the gate entrance.
Okay. All right. Nathan and Hothus, along with a few elves, you guys come out of hiding and break tree line and
Hiding.
nonchalantly make your way up the hill as it winds. The path winds until it gets to the very top. You get probably about halfway up, and you hear, or you see, someone's head sort of peek over the wall as you guys are walking up. We have visitors!
I'm gonna whisper to Hothus. That's a nice word for it. I'm gonna draw.
Well, to be honest, I don't plan on staying long.
Your axe is out, right, Hothus?
Yeah.
Okay. As I'm walking up, I'm gonna draw both swords and put them both like in a reverse grip position, just kind of like behind my arms. Just still drawn, still available, but a little more hidden. I should probably put some maps on my.
Yeah, there's no way. I feel like there's no way. Like, I rolled a 4 stealth. If we try to stealth up here, it just wouldn't. It wouldn't be cool.
That's why when Brian said, like, you guys come out of hiding, that's why I went hiding.
Yeah.
The elves were hiding.
Good for them.
Oh shit! I forgot they were here.
As you guys are walking up, a hail of arrows comes out from the other side of the wall.
Thank God I drew my swords.
Jeez. I think Hothus, a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 10 piercing. And then only one other finds its mark, and it finds it on an elf.
So Hothus, so we're both walking up, and Hothus just goes.
Welcome to Volley's word, bro, motherfucker.
And Hothus just goes. Oh, that hurt.
It's just a scratch. You're fine.
I need initiative.
What's with the other numbers on here?
That's from last round.
Okay.
Time I never cleared it. Now it's
Okay, I just want to make sure, being like, oh, fuck me.
Ah, fuck me. I did the same thing. I did it right the first time.
You got a 16.
No, I got
And
12.
a 15.
I'm going with what I rolled first, which is 12.
You got
50 elven archers.
Oh.
I reused the stat block.
I'm looking at Hothus. How many did we bring?
That was from the
I'm just thinking the imagery. We're just hanging out in the forest, and all the elves are hiding but us. And then it's just 50 elven archers just go bloop, 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 just pop out of the bushes in the brush. 30 to 50 feral elven archers. Oh, gosh.
Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's because I went over here. There we go. Okay.
I'm still also just immensely amused that all of us walk up here and, like, Hothus just... They all decide to shoot the biggest one out of the bunch.
It was a hail, just yours happened to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. Going. All right. Wow, these are some shitty initiatives.
I'm going first with a 12.
Oh my god.
All right, as the first hail of arrows comes over the wall, as you can see 4 individuals at least on the walls themselves. The arrows, some of the arrows find their marks, most of them miss, and as they pull up and re-knock their arrows, Hothus, you're up.
Okay, so is my position accurate?
Accurate enough.
Okay. I'm going to start by... We're gonna move 25 feet up to the entrance so I can see the layout directly in front of me. Okay, so I have 5 feet of movement left, so I will just go and hug the wall. And I will hold an action. If anyone comes within melee range of me, I'm going to kill him.
All right.
Not attack them, just straight up kill them.
That brings us to the elves, who are just going to immediately return fire.
Yeah, I have a ranged weapon, but like I do like 4 damage with it if I hit.
A 16, a 16, and an 18.
Those sound like good numbers.
They do sound good. Which will all hit.
Those are all good numbers. I want to roll. I want to roll a crit, because rolling crits on this character is so much fun.
So as the Galadhrim take a moment and return a volley, the arrows fly right through the sort of the gaps within the wall themselves, and then most of them move up a little bit just for a better vantage. But that will end their turn. It'll bring us to the Man of Tyrant's Hill. Let's see, caught out in the open from these angles, one is going to attack one of the elves. The 16 will hit. And then, Mathan, you will take 2 attacks.
Okay.
A 9 will miss, and a 21.
21 hits, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
4 piercing damage, not a whole lot.
Fine, we're okay, we're good.
And then one on the elves, another 16 for 6. But that will bring us to these ones that we're going to move.
Oh, I see
And
what
their
they're
turn.
doing.
That will end their turn. Mathan.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of take a note from Hothus, even though I have a ranged weapon, but on it. That is the wrong curse. But I'm just gonna use all my movement to come up, hug the wall here, and kind of taking the same approach is if any hostiles come within melee range, I'm gonna hold an action to attack.
Oh, you're not as confident.
Okay.
I am, but
Okay,
Jump
so
around with Hothus.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to come up right behind that individual,
Okay.
and I'm going to make some attacks against them.
Go for
And
it.
because I have fell-handed, oh no, not fell-handed. What is it? It's style focus. For being a weapon master, great weapon fighting, you have advantage while wielding a weapon with 2 hands or versatile traits if fighting against a creature your size or smaller. So, bam.
23 will hit.
19 radiant.
Exactly his hit points.
Oh, that's the problem. That's one of the problems with doing so much damage. Is now I'm out of movement speed. I have 5 feet left, so I'll start climbing these stairs.
Okay. So you get... Yeah, alright. That is a ladder. They are not stairs.
Oh, okay. In that case...
So it's actually going to be slower than what you think.
In that case, I will... In that case, I'll just stay where I am.
Alright, let me
Hold the line.
reveal some stuff here now that you're on the inside.
I don't like
We've got a
that.
man
Reveal
on the
some
inside.
Hey, you, come here. We got a man on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
How? What? I'm gonna have to go explore. Cause how did this man get up on the wall?
Listen, it's a little difficult to get things, just theater of mind. It's
Okay,
fine.
it's all connected. Okay.
Plus, the wall just sort of goes off the map. It does wrap around,
Yeah.
so you can assume there's another ladder somewhere.
Yep.
kinda
No, that's
funny.
fair. That's fair.
It's fine,
I'm
Brian.
just thinking in
Help
my head,
a little
he
bit.
just like parkours up the wall, just like climbs the post.
Just Assassin's Creed style.
Alright, the Galadhrim are going to make a few more attacks. Oh, jeez!
So, is everything good? It's a little scary over there.
I mean, it's good for you.
Okay.
Was there a natural 20 in there?
If they were at advantage.
Ooh.
But all three hit with a 24, a 22, and a 23.
Jesus Christ. Am I able to report a murder?
No, because they didn't die.
Oh. So assault. That works as well.
Alright. This one's going to move here to a bit about the center. And this one's going to move up to the side. And that one's going to stay put. Brings us to the warriors. These two on the side here
Warriors.
are going to use their bows and attack you, Hothus.
Yeah, I'm in a prime get shot position.
With a natural 20 and a 19.
Both hit.
Oh boy.
I miss the days here in Matt going, come on, hit me.
Yeah, I don't have
Total
damage.
Total of 20 piercing.
20. Okay. Got it.
The rest are these two on the walls are still going to attack the elves that are in line of sight. 11 will miss, the 17 will hit, and that will actually kill him.
No! I didn't even know your name.
And now,
Yes.
with a multi
Come to me.
multi-attack, these two will give you 4 attacks, all at advantage.
Oh, that's gonna
mother.
hurt.
21,
Hits.
a 19,
Hits.
16,
Hits.
21.
Hits. my AC's low.
Jesus Christ. Matt.
I don't like that furrowed brow.
Total of 29 slashing with an axe.
Ooh, wow, y'all. I'm getting messed up.
Nathan.
I'm gonna look at Vidar, or sorry, Hothus, and like, yee. Okay, I'm gonna use my movement to run in behind this boy. And put my swords in normal grip and attack.
Go for it.
Slashy.
Natural 20.
There's the crit I was waiting for.
Let's see what happens here. Yowza.
You just, as you run in with the momentum, as you're switching the sword into a normal grip while it's still in reverse, you flip it around and bring it just sort of like carving right across the back of the neck and cutting off the spinal cord.
Okay.
Flip it and grab it, and now you are in your normal stance.
Okay, so let's see, that's 5, 15. So he's 20, so I have 10 more feet. So not really anybody that I'm gonna move over my last 10 feet. Over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of a sudden I grow a mustache. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, that will bring us to the top of the round. But before we get to that, 2 rounds of combat have passed. Nayla, are you and Haldir doing anything at this point?
Yeah.
12 seconds. Okay. What do you
We'll
do?
press forward. We're going to at least. We're going to at least move quietly up to like right here-ish together.
Okay, go ahead and give me stealth checks.
Okay.
And once you guys get there, I'm gonna have you enter initiative order.
Okay. Oh, Haru was with them. This is why I put the bird on the map. Oh no, where'd he go?
Haru has been deleted.
I need to move. Do you want me to move Nayla to... Oh, I see Haldir.
Right where Haldir is.
Okay. And then where should I put or is Haru still on the map, or...
No, it doesn't look like he is.
Okay, because I placed him.
We changed maps back and forth, so I think I reset it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where you want him to be since he would have been with them.
Okay, well, have him roll initiative, and then you can go have him go from there. We'll say he's just been circling for now.
Okay. Where's initiative? There.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So you and Haldir begin your stealth approach with a 23 and whatever Haldir rolled. Okay. That brings us to the top of the round.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Nayla.
I'm no longer at the top of the round. It was nice
know if
being.
You got...
I don't know if that was relief or happiness.
It was nice being king for a while.
It was a good
Fucking-
run, 12 being the highest. initiative.
Alright, I want, Haldir and I, to essentially make a sneaky dash.
Sneaky dash.
Is this a door right here?
All these
Where are you
guards are
looking?
about
Yes, that
to
is a deer.
are about to spot Nayla and be like, "Swipe or no swiping."
Aw, man.
That is a door, yes.
Is it, underneath the floorboards and everything, that ramp, is it, there's nothing underneath other than just, like, the pillars holding the floorboards, right? Like, you could go underneath it?
For the most part, because I didn't have the option to use stone ramparts.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
they're just scaffoldings. So yeah, you could. It might, based on their construction for support, it might not be easy to navigate under them. But you can try.
Yeah, I want to see if we can...
Let me say this, you wouldn't be able to move quickly under them.
No, probably not, but I still want to be... You know what, I would like for Haldir and I to basically, like, move underneath the scaffoldings to around here,
Okay.
and then wait until the next round to see if more people, like...
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I'd like us to do sneaky dash over that way, under the
Alright,
scaffolding.
go ahead and take your move.
Sneak a dash.
Ooh, I'll put myself right there, but be underneath.
All right. Aldir will follow suit.
Okay.
Haru.
Right. I will have Haru fly over to Hothus, right here. And he's going to... Oh, wait. Does Hothus get advantage no matter what? Or am I mistaking that for something?
He's not a slayer.
I do get advantage against anything that is my size or smaller, as long as I'm using my axe that I'm using.
Never mind. And then I will have him...
If I lose my axe, I can't do anything. I mean, I'm still strong, but...
So, you know what? I'm actually gonna have Haru, wherever he was, fly up to this person right here.
Okay.
And distract him by attacking him.
So is he attacking or is he distracting?
He's going to attack.
Okay.
But, yeah.
A distracting attack.
A multi-purpose thing.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Hurt her. Oh, Haru!
An 11 will unfortunately miss as Haru flies through the air and comes over to swipe at the archer, but he brings up his bow and is able to take most of the talents and sort of redirect them just at the last second.
Okay, well then Haru's gonna just flap all in his face.
Hothus.
Okay, guy right next to me, gonna kill them.
Nice.
Ah, they don't die.
12.
Now they're dead.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm gonna use all my movement to climb the wall. I'm assuming it takes all my movement.
Yeah.
And third attack against this guy up here. So close to a crit. I'm right there. I can.
Climb up the ladder. He sees you and sort of tries to shoot straight down. And he just keeps barely missing because he just sees this large behemoth slowly getting closer and closer to him. And they're just shaking. And by the time you get up to him, he lets it loose, and you actually grab the arrow right before he releases the string. Break it in your hand. You come up to your full height. You bring up Claw, and you smack him into the side, and he actually goes tumbling over off the other side of the wall.
Ah, does he Wilhelm scream?
He Wilhelm screams.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to second wind because no, I'm gonna wait on that actually. I can always second wind later if I absolutely need to. That's the end of my turn.
All right, that brings us to the elves. 20 feet, 30 feet. This one is going to run in and then turn with his bow and attack the one that Haru is attempting to get. The 16 will hit, and that is enough damage. As he just sort of bullseyes him. That will end his turn. Yeah, he does have visual on that one, so this other one will also make an attack. The 10 will miss. That will end their turns. Mathan.
How much movement will it take to get up the ladder?
Basically full movement.
Yeah.
So you could get to the base of a ladder and then use your action to dash up it.
Okay.
Or if you have a decent ranged weapon, you could just...
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. I just don't wanna... Alright, fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna move up here, next to that boy.
Okay.
Just make sure before I do anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take out my bow, and I'm going to attack this mother fluffer right here.
Alright.
And hopefully get some crits here. Bang. Bang.
18 will hit. 12 will miss.
Okay. And Shazam.
However, that first arrow is enough to get him.
Ooh.
Also falls.
Just hear a wah wah after he falls. Kitty.
Yeah, she won't shut up, so now I'm holding her. And yet she loves it, which is surprising. So now I'm here.
Okay, let's see, I moved 10 feet. So... Boopity boopity boop. Yeah, I'll use my remaining movement to come over. Yeah.
Whoa, double clicked. We're at the warriors. Brings us to their turn. This one, as he's notching an arrow and is looking for a target, he puts the bow up and then takes his eyes off as he sort of looks back towards the main interior of the fort. To arms! Intruders! He lets the arrow go.
Oh no, we didn't kill
boy.
him fast enough. Well, just more to kill then.
And with a 22, that will hit that elf and kill him.
Oh,
We've
no.
lost 2 of our elves. Kevin, Nathan, we're losing our elves.
Here's her mate from the fort. Motherfucker!
That brings us to the top of the round. Noah.
Every group of NPCs that comes with us dies.
They're in for
I
a
think
bad
we've
day.
saved 1.
So after that, does the building that Haldir and I were about to go run toward, does there seem to be more movement or activity within it now, like through light or windows on the
No
inside?
windows. There are no windows from where you are.
Oh, okay, you want down? Alright. Okay. Okay, now I can go to the map. Alrighty. Does there seem to be sound then? Any loud sounds or of people getting ready or stammering
Give me a
or
perception check.
Okay.
$16. You don't hear anything immediate coming from that building, but deeper within the fort, you do hear like a bell. Dum, dum, dum.
Very Assassin's Creed like. Okay,
Just blend in. I just punched
know.
my mic.
That's the only door we see, right? The one that I was looking at last round?
From your immediate perspective, yes.
Your fog of war work is excellent.
Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna motion for Haldir to follow me, and I want to still be stealthy if I can, run right to that door and kick it down, and just get in and out of sight.
Be stealthy by kicking a door.
Well, I mean...
Go ahead and run over.
Unless she can scale the building, I don't know.
You can try.
Anything's possible.
That makes me
You gotta
want
tell
to be
me
a
what
monk.
you want to do, and I'll tell you what happens. You run over to the door?
Yeah. Cause
you-
otherwise more people are gonna start coming that I can deal with.
Alright, you run over to the door and you try and push it open. It gives freely.
Oh, good.
Dimly lit on the inside, you see several hammocks and bunks, weapon sets, chests, and a couple of benches. But more importantly, what you see in here
Oh.
is that it's empty. It's empty.
It's an empty like barracks, basically?
Looks like a guardhouse or a barracks, a small one at that, but it's currently empty.
Okay. I don't know how much more I can do on my turn. Is that basically it, or can I move in further?
There. I was revealing it this entire time, but I kept treating it as hiding.
Yeah, that
Oh, okay,
happens
yeah.
sometimes.
Sorry. But yeah,
Okay.
that's what you see.
Okay. Actually, that's all of my movement right there. And
Still have an action. You can dash.
Okay, yeah, I will dash in then to not block the way for Haldir, and I'll just be like in the middle right here.
Okay.
And
so Haldir.
yeah.
Oh, anything else?
No, I don't. No, I would assume if I wanted to look around further, that would be next turn.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right, Haldir, seeing you run over, opening the door and going inside, follows suit. He will also use his action to dash to get inside.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Okay.
Haru.
Boyd is going to, fly over this way and take care of this guy. And be like, "Ka!" in his face.
Okay, go ahead.
16.
16 will hit. Go ahead.
Yay! 7 piercing for the bird.
As he brings up his string hand and pulls back for another shot, Haru comes over and his metal talons just rip into the forearm, taking a huge chunk out of it, and he lets the arrow go, and it just flies off as he rears back to nurse the wound.
Alrighty. That's Haru's turn.
Hathis.
Okay. I'm just going to, instead of using my movement to climb off the wall, I'm going to just jump off the wall.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Bad move. Probably should have. It might work out either way. Oh!
Natural 20.
There's that crit!
With the gracefulness of a swan.
Just right behind Mathan, just this
Some
8-foot giant.
Some dust kicks up as the earth sort of rumbles a bit when you hit the ground, but you land perfect.
So I just brush it off and go.
So
Nice.
how much movement did I use?
Let's say 10 feet.
10 feet? Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and dash up to what looks like a door over here.
That's what I was gonna do.
It's an open archway, so there's no physical door closed
Okay,
off.
perfect. So I have 20 feet of movement, which give me there, and then another 30, which would be 50. Okay, so I have enough to get 10 feet through that archway, so I'm gonna go through that archway.
Okay. You stick your head inside and you walk through. You see a single torchlight, a couple of what look like filled sacks, a couple of crates laying about, but for the most part, it appears to be empty as well. It looks like it's just an attachment for the storehouse for all the stables stuff.
Okay, that's my turn.
That brings us to the last elf standing, who's going to move up to here and make an attack at that last warrior. And with a 13 will miss. But that's his turn. Mathan.
I'll help finish what Haru started. I'm going to, from here, continue with my bow and attack that boy over there.
Go for it.
Nah. 11-11, make a wish.
If you're trying to dodge around Haru and avoid him, you can't actually get a clean shot off. Both of your arrows go wide.
Damn. Okay, I'm actually gonna then use some of my movement to come 15 feet here and move up. Yeah. And that'll be it. That's all she wrote.
To the warrior, who is going to drop his bow after Haru's attack and pull his axe and make an attack at Haru with a 20.
Don't hit my bird. That hits.
Big ripped Haru. GG.
10 slashing damage.
Yeesh. Okay.
Ow.
That will end his turn. Nayla.
Hold on, writing new hit points. Okay. And my turn. I would like to see if there are any tables or desks or anything that have any sort of like parchment or any piece of furniture that might have something interesting to know of.
So
Yes.
I'll tell you right now, what you see on the map is what's in there. There are no desks.
Oh.
There's a bunch of foot lockers at the edge of the bed and benches, and then there's some crates in the corner. So this doesn't appear to be like an office or a study area. This is literally where they sleep and store their weapons, potentially.
And there's no indication that someone like Mogdred is sleeping in there with his men or whatever, right?
It's empty. At first glance, it is empty. There's beds, there's nothing else in there.
What I mean... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
What I mean is, like, if someone of his status had slept there. Or would have slept there.
You can certainly look for that. Any indication that he's been here. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. Oh.
16, you look about, most of the beds are in disarray, dirtied. You flip open a couple of the chests, you find some chainmail, leathers and cloths, rusted weapons. There doesn't seem to be any indication that Mogdred himself has been in here.
Okay. I assume that was an action?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to... I'm going to move right here along the wall, on the inside, if I can. I don't know what space I should be in for that.
That's fine.
Okay, and I'm going to... I would like to have the door closed just a little bit, but close it to where it looks closed, but keep it open enough where I can still, get line of sight of any activity outside as I wait to see what the next few seconds of activity are before running out.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
Haldir is going to follow suit and just follow your lead.
Cool.
Hathis.
Haru got skipped.
Haru.
Okay.
My mouse double-clicked Haru, sorry.
Well, Haru is PO'd by getting hit with an axe, so he's gonna attack. Oh, he is pissed.
24 will hit.
With 13 damage.
Yeesh.
This time he swoops by and comes right across the jugular and just rips the throat out.
No. Haru's a cold-blooded killer. Maybe not cold-blooded.
Those that are looking would see a bit of the esophagus in his metal claws. He sort of stops and lands on a roof and picks up and starts eating.
Oh my.
I mean, bird's gonna bird.
Prey.
I must have not, yeah. That's Haru.
Hathis, now you're up.
Very simple turn. There's no one for me to kill. So I'm gonna use my action and I'm going to dash to this corner of the building because I see some stairs over here.
Okay.
I don't gotta worry about rage. That's the nice thing about being fighter.
Brings us to the elf, who's just gonna hold his ground and see what the whole situation is. Mathan.
Let me see how much movement this is before I go ape shit. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna put my bow away, be like, fuck this, and take out my swords, and I'm gonna use my action to dash, and go just a little bit above my boy, Hathis. And I'm just gonna look and wait out the stairs.
Alright. That guy is dead. So that will... No, I clicked out of the wrong thing. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Why nay?
Oh no! This music changed.
There we go. So as the two of you run deeper in, heading towards the stairs in the back, Nayla, you're peering out from the door as you can see two of your companions running off. You look back at Haldir, who's just sort of, what are we doing? And as you look back out to get another glimpse of what's going on, you see faintly like a fog begin to take shape in the center of the courtyard.
Oh no.
As the fog begins to rise and billow out, it takes a coloration of like a blackish green.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Look at
no.
that! Look at that effect!
That's pretty damn cool, I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
my god!
And you squint and blink your eyes a couple of times because you see what looks to be this fog wrapping and wisping around something. And as something begins to take form inside of it, you see the shape of a, looks to be from the torso up, humanoid in nature. And after a while, the fog begins to die down a bit, and you see like a sunken head just looking at the ground, and in the right hand gripping a long, almost spear-like axe that comes to like a curved point, and the head
Mom?
rises, and after a while you think the color of the fog is playing tricks with you, but then you can see right through this individual. And as they lift their head, you see just a translucent green-like entity who just looks up in your direction and just is scanning around.
What size is this character? Oh, okay.
It's medium.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking cool.
That's...
I wasn't sure who it was at first.
It's a ghost! Who you gonna...
Ghostbusters, Matt.
And that's... We're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Oh no.
Cool, I'd rather pee on my own terms than against this thing.
Oh no.
Hail, adventurer! Are you a dungeon master with a desire to transport your players to fantastical settings? Perhaps they are deep in the dungeon of a mad lich.
Fools, you have intervened for the last time. Let's see you survive my fireball.
Or perhaps the party has just come across bandits, and the Goliath monk releases a flurry of blows and a stunning strike to gain control of the conflict. Nice rolls on the attack. Or maybe the party is taking a breather after another difficult quest. If this sounds like something you want at your next TTRPG session, then head over to battlebards.com. By subscribing to BattleBards Prime, you get the ability to immerse your players in your campaign. You'll get complete streaming access to the libraries of both BattleBards and Platemail games. And whether your game is in person or virtual, you won't be limited as you will have access to a caster and a mixer to be able to broadcast the tracks to all of your players. And of course, if you want to download and keep any tracks, then you get 20% off all in-store purchases. So what are you waiting for, adventurer? A quest posting at the local guild hall? Get over to battlebards.com and subscribe today, and use the coupon code ADVENTURE at checkout. Stay proficient, adventurers. Hail, adventurer. Are you a dungeon master with a desire to transport your players to fantastical settings? Perhaps they are deep in the dungeon of a mad lich.
Fools, you have intervened for the last time. Let's see you survive my fireball.
Or perhaps the party has just come across bandits, and the Goliath monk releases a flurry of blows and a stunning strike to gain control of the conflict. Nice rolls on the attack. Or maybe the party is taking a breather after another difficult quest. If this sounds like something you want at your next ttrpg session, then head over to battlebards.com. By subscribing to BattleBards Prime, you get the ability to immerse your players in your campaign. You'll get complete streaming access to the libraries of both BattleBards and Platemail games. And whether your game is in person or virtual, you won't be limited, as you will have access to a caster and a mixer to be able to broadcast the tracks to all of your players. And of course, if you want to download and keep any tracks, then you get 20% off all in-store purchases. So what are you waiting for, adventurer? A quest posting at the local guild hall? Get over to battlebards.com and subscribe today, and use the coupon code ADVENTURE at checkout. Stay proficient, adventurers.
Oh boy.
Welcome back. All right. Yeah, no, I actually fixed it. Okay, I have nothing, no new announcements as of now. Aren't we happy?
No.
Let's get right back into it. So at the top of the round, we come back is this entity, this form, manifesting sort of in the middle of the courtyard around this blackish green fog-like smoke. Makes himself known in the immediate area. And Nayla,
Yeah?
you're up.
What's this thing in front of me? Does it,
You like to know.
okay, does this entity... Alright, does it look like anything that's familiar to me, or match any sort of description of a creature that I might know of?
Give me a shadow lore check.
No way.
Maybe it's friendly.
Oh.
17. You haven't encountered a whole lot of anything like this. You've encountered wood wights. I hear myself echoing. This first-hand knowledge sort of escapes you. It does appear wraith-like.
Hmm.
So it does appear to be some sort of spectral entity.
Has it noticed me?
Can't tell.
God. I am going to hold an action to do I want to hold an action to attack or to dash? I'm going to hold an action until I see either Hothis or Mathan go to attack this thing.
Okay.
And my action is going to be to stealthily book out of the building and head toward the stairs.
Okay. Palantír will, again, follow your lead and sit tight.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
That brings us to its turn. As the fog and smoke surrounds him, and it's a dense fog. It's hard to see through, but he sort of now almost rises above it. You can probably make out from like the pectorials up. The rest just seems to be get lost into shadow beneath it. And he sways a bit and looks around. and turns around and sees the lone elf behind him.
Oh no! Oh no!
Turns and squares his body up with him, and then Nayla, because you're watching him, the other two companions probably have their backs to it right now, but you see the form sort of right in on itself and become almost like a wisp of smoke, and you see it dart across towards him and actually appear to go through him, pop out the other side, reform, and you see him raise one hand as if he's pulling something up, and the elf himself goes to his tiptoes and looks like he's being choked. You see a little bit of like luminescent green come from the elf, and he closes his fist, and the elf slumps to the ground.
Halder is going to be very unhappy with us.
And as the elf falls, he continues to scan the area. And that's his turn.
He's probably further away. Oh no, I can still catch him.
Haru, Haru is going to fly. Oops, hello, what are you doing? I can't measure because it keeps moving my scrolly thing for whatever reason.
What are you trying to measure?
I'm trying to measure 30 feet to the building, so 30 feet up to the building that Nayla's in, but I wanted him to basically just use his full movement to go on top of the roof and sit and wait.
Right there.
Okay, I guess, oh, okay. Let me try to, oh my gosh, what happened? So anytime I click on something, the map immediately scrolls down, so let me refresh. But that's his turn.
Alright. Hothus.
I don't really have like yeah, stairs, but also ghost. Hothus is just, he's not a barbarian, but can I not get to the ghost? Movement speed. I don't want to count that corner because the fence is there. So I'll end up just shy of the ghost. In which case, what I will do instead is I will... Oh, why not? I'll go as close as I can.
Okay.
And I will hold an attack action if that ghost gets within 5 feet of me.
Okay. He's dead. Nathan. You're muted.
I want to drink and my water just kills everybody's ears.
At least you're hydrating.
New workout program, I mean, I have to. Shit. You know what? I feel like this guy's just gonna fuck up shit just running around down here, so I'm gonna say they caught this bolt off, look back and go, oh! And I'm gonna use my movement. Zoop, running on down here with my sword, see that thing and go, ugh. Then I'm going to hold an action to, if it comes up to me, I will strike at it.
Everyone's holding actions waiting for it to come to them.
I didn't have the movement to get up to it.
I love
Yeah. I ain't fucking around with ghosts.
You got actions to dash. You can
I'm not gonna dash when I could wait for it to come up to me and smack it.
Nail him.
But if he wants me so bad, he can come get me.
Yeah. Nathan and I know we are legit snacks, and he can come to us.
Actually, at the top of the round, before I forget, the two of you, as you get closer,
I got a sword for him.
the fog begin to spread.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Nayla, you're up.
I might log out. I don't want to play anymore.
I'm going to dash as quietly and swiftly as I can all the way up to the stairs. Do I got a Palantír to find.
I know. So I say, Jesus.
Does there seem to be activity up the stair? Where do these stairs connected to again?
They're connected and go up to the second interior wall.
Oh, that's right.
So the second area of the fort is actually more elevated than where you are now.
Gotcha, and that's toward the tower, right?
Yeah. It's not a big fort. I mean, you've
Right.
been here before. It's not large, but it is a defensible position, so it was built with that in mind.
Okay. I still have 10 feet of movement left with the dash after that, so, I will go right there.
Okay. Aldir, following suit, runs outside, goes this way following you, gets about 30 feet up, and as he gets around a bit of the fog, he does look at what the other two companions are eyeing, and he stops for just a moment to assess it, and then presses on, using his action to dash. Right behind you. And that will bring us to the Wraith as the two of you see. Actually, Nayla, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
I was gonna ask. Oh, okay. When Haldir approaches right behind me too, can I quickly look back at him and go, "Do you know what that is?" Or is that?
Sure.
Okay, well, I'll ask him that when he comes. Oh!
13. It appears to be some form of Wraith, and I don't believe it bodes too well for anyone down there.
Great.
That will bring us to the Wraith. The two of you, as the fog begins to billow out a bit more, and it sort of starts licking at your ankles and your calves as it creeps up. The Wraith looks at the two of you, and he holds out a hand, and then turns to behind him and raises a hand as if he is pulling something out of the earth, and you see the warriors that you had slain before slowly rise back up.
Oh
You
no!
know what? Can I yell something without it being an action, just for almost comedic effect?
Sure.
I'm gonna go. Really? Your race can't do anything else. Bringing back the dead. Ooh, real original.
And he's going to use his movement as you see him down into a wisp and dart around. You can watch it as he moves in through the frog.
Oh my
and out to the other
God.
side, onto the other side of you guys, triggering no attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
Does he pop out of Wraith form?
Yeah,
Okay.
he pops back into. He's a wraith now.
I don't want to try to hit a little wisp. I feel like that'd be hard.
That will
It's like hitting a fly.
turn. Haru.
I was just hanging out in the barracks.
I don't know what this bird should do.
Fly to coop.
Yeah, right. Okay, Haru is going to fly right here. He sees this dude, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, okay," and that's his turn.
All right. Hothus. Your turn. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Am I in the fog?
You are in it.
Dang it. I was hoping I wasn't in it
You
quite yet.
originally weren't.
Okay.
Nice.
20. You do feel as you begin to breathe that it starts attacking the throat and the lungs. It's making it difficult to breathe, but you are currently fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use 15 feet of move. I'm gonna use 20 feet of movement. Get there, get away from the fog a little bit, and I'm gonna smack this wraith who's trying to cut us off.
Okay, go for it. Roll attack. 32.
I've rolled so many 18s and 19s. 18 radiant.
32, you run over, coming out of the fog, and you heft claw, and you go up and you bring it down in an arcing motion, and it connects with the wraith and parts him in two, and he reforms, dealing no damage.
None?
0.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So much. Okay. Wow.
Oh, no.
I have
Oh,
I have
God.
nothing better to do because I'm not going to give him an attack of opportunity. But I will attack 2 more times. I have nothing better to do.
All right.
It just like it doesn't make sense. Hothus has never been able to not hurt something, so he's just gonna be like, "Why won't you die?"
Oh, no. This is sad.
Nathan, from your point of view, you see Hothus's axe go clean through 3 times into this wraith, and every time he reforms.
Oh, my God.
So I mean, there's that crit I was fishing for. For you know, for 49 points of damage, that does nothing. Like that's what I've been fishing for all night. And then I would another 16 radiant, and I'm just like, boy, I'm just so angry. But that's my turn. I'm not gonna give it an attack of opportunity.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Nathan, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. All right. It's fine. We're okay.
26. Similar feeling. It's getting difficult to breathe where you are, but you're able to work through it right now.
Ooh, that's not good to see.
Thank Eru for the low initiative roll.
Part of me wants to yell out, like, we just need to get the fuck out of here right now. This fog's just gonna spread and make everything worse. You know what, Nathan, being that I gotta play into the character, overly confident, son of a gun, arrogant, I'm gonna run up next to Hothus and go, this is how you do it, and I'm gonna make my attacks at him.
Excellent.
Maybe elven blades will actually do something.
That is...
Surge while you're at it.
That is a thought. I mean...
Go ahead
All
and
right.
attack.
I don't know.
You know, I'm just gonna do all my attacks.
Yeah, same results.
Whoa! We're just like, we're both stand
That's
side by
all
side,
damage.
just like.
And that's,
Oh
that's a
my
lot
God,
of
you
damage.
guys rolled so well.
and the ghost is just like.
It's
I'm gonna look at
very-
Hothus after that and go, uh-oh.
It's very King of the Dead army right now.
This is the reverse. This is how it feels like to be an orc at the end of the Battle of Minas Tirith.
Nayla, you're up.
Oh,
Please.
Oh wait, hang on.
what? No, it's my turn.
No, it's not. It's the Spectre's turn. The ones that he raised.
Dang it. Oh,
They actually hovering off the ground because it's actually like this ghostly spirit of the slain. They have. Whoops. I have it written down. 50 feet of movement.
Wow.
Oh god. Oh no!
What up, bitch?
The first one's gonna come up right behind, or right in front of you, Mathan.
Bring it.
It's a 23 hit.
Sure.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Why though? Hey.
26. As the one specter comes darting up, as you see it, no legs, as it just kind of like wisps to a point and just floats and hovers through the courtyard, and it comes out and reaches out for your face, and it connects and it burns immediately. You take 13 necrotic damage.
Jesus. Ah,
And that's
goddamn.
currently all that happens to you. Hathis
Currently.
is a 20 hit.
Yes.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
I mean, I don't technically have advantage, but 19.
Yeah, you feel the burn. Yeah, you feel the burn.
Pizza die.
You take 10 necrotic damage. And that ends their turn. Now it's Nayla's turn.
This is not good. Oh god.
Actually, at the end of their turn, as the two of you are running up the stairs, Haldir, at the corner of his eye, sees the specters darting about, and he stops and he turns, and he's going to use his legendary action.
Haldir has a legendary action? What?
He is going to... Yeah,
Kill 'em
he
all.
turns and he aims his bow, and you hear him shout out, "Leothor Ifelen!" And then there's a moment of silence. And then as arrows from on the other side of the wall begin to make their way over, as the archers that he has left behind are within range, and they are releasing a volley.
Oh.
Volley's getting released? Wow, that's pretty intense.
I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot of archers left. But the arrows that did fire did look like they did damage to the specters. And only...
What?
Nayla, your turn.
Oh god. Okay. How far? Oh, I'm not too far from them. That's cool. Okay. I'm going to, this might be a long shot, but it hopefully helps you guys. I'm halfway up the stairs, and I'm gonna see that them swinging their swords at them is not working, and I'm gonna be like, shit! And I'm gonna rummage through my stuff really quickly and take out the 2 torches, 2 flasks of oil, and tinderbox that I have. I'm gonna chuck all of that toward their direction and be like, try this!
Go ahead and give me a dex check.
Haha, I can do dex.
You are throwing an improvised weapon at a decent distance.
Do the thing, Nayla. Hey! I hope that works.
Nice.
20 will hit with a lit torch and oil and tinderbox. Hathis and Mathan, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. You're supposed to catch it!
That's for them to catch? I
No,
thought you hit it and threw it.
No, I was just throwing the stuff at them for them to use in general.
Okay.
Because
I apologize.
Because last session or 2 when I was about to use fire, it still would have costed me an action to light things, so I haven't done any of that.
It landed basically in the square above Mathan.
Yeah, so 2 torches, 2 flasks of oil, and a tinderbox is what I just yeeted over to you guys.
Alright. Anything else?
I assume that's an action.
Yes.
And then
An object.
And then I'm going to keep going up the stairs, whether that's just partial movement or all of my movement to... Yeah.
Alright, yeah, it's just another 5 feet to the top of the stairs, so you do get to the top. And at that
I'll do
point,
that then.
As you do get to the top, you hear a bit of like thunder crack out, and the whole ambience of the environment turns to like a tinted green as you look like see like a circling storm cloud above the tower.
Awesome. Cool. I'm gonna. If...
You get 5 feet. You can see immediately what's in front of you. Do you want to see that now?
Yeah.
Before you make any decisions.
Mm-hmm. Please. I know I'm probably splitting the party here too much.
You'd be down here.
All right. Let me. Right there.
Yep.
Okay.
You get to the top, and several feet away, very familiar to you since you've been here before, is the pseudo throne room area building. What's attached off to the left wing of it is the tower itself. So in front of you is a double door into like the main fortification itself, and then to the left over here is the tower, but they are connected.
Do either areas sound like they have more activity or people about to like bust out and react to the alarms, or
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
we
Because the doors are closed.
yeah.
You see off to your left a couple of kennel cages that are decent in size, but their cages are closed.
Hey, those look familiar.
Flashbacks.
They are not the ones that you were in.
Oh, never mind.
These are by what you guys were in. These are the 4-star, roomy, large. You would have preferred to be in this.
What the hell? He gave us the 2-star cages,
At least
No
give us
one-
4-star cages.
and he wonders why we hate him.
Yeah, that's why. 29. You hear a bit of cacophony behind you. You hear sort of the snarling and growling coming from those cages that appear to have wargs in them.
Cool.
The cages have wargs in them.
Yes, that's why they're roomier.
Or do the wargs have cages in them?
They're essentially kennel cages.
Mm.
Beyond that, there's not a whole lot other than random cracks of thunder and the fighting going on behind you that you can hear.
Alright, but the only 2 potential entryways I see are the doors to either place at the
Yes.
front.
From what you can see.
Which one do I pick? Did we say we were specifically going to the tower? I don't remember when we discussed this as a group.
I just asked if there was a tower, and there is.
Are there 2 towers?
Are there any windows?
Anyone? Anyone?
There are arrow slits in the one in front of you.
Thanks, Matt.
On the side of the door. So they're not proper windows, but they are maybe about that wide.
Based on my memory, did the pseudo throne room connect to any other rooms or have any other rooms inside it?
You weren't given a tour.
No.
Based on the structure you can see from the outside, it looks like they connect.
I'm gonna head to the tower.
Okay. You have 25 feet of movement left.
Alright. I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna stand still and pretend I'm a tree.
Okay.
Not really, but I'm trying to hide.
I gathered.
Okay. Not
that
have it be
brings-
my turn anymore.
That brings us to Haldir, who sees you run off Nayla.
And just go,
And I'm gonna...
tree!
He moves up the 5 feet so he can sort of see you. And he locks eyes with you, hoping that you're gonna understand something, and then he turns to face what's going on down there.
Thank you, Haldir. We need you. I don't know how you're doing damage.
That's fine.
Haldir, pick us up. We're scared.
I was wondering whether to turn around too or not, but I gave you guys, if fire works, then I gave you guys my only method of attacking too, so.
He is going to make an attack at one of the specters. What?
No, nothing. I had a self-realization about another item I had in inventory. Don't mind me.
As he fires off 2 arrows, and both will hit, dealing 21 piercing damage.
Damn.
Let's just kite them until Haldir kills them all.
Hey, my kiting theory was good!
That will end his turn.
Oh, he killed one.
That will bring us to the main wraith.
Your guys' radiant damage didn't affect, right?
Right.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's where this is bad.
Guess that's
And
the only type I do.
He is going to... Yeah, because you're
Choke
right
me.
in front of him. He's going to attack with a 14 against Hathis.
Yeah, that hits. That's my AC.
Oh my god.
Beats it. I have a low AC.
As he is holding out that axe spear to his right, and he reaches out with his left hand and passes through you, but you feel that chill. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know if it fails or not.
Are you gonna do something?
Well,
or do you have to know whether it fails or not?
I have to know whether it fails or not. I can only use Indomitable
Okay.
on a failed save.
Okay. 13 does not succeed.
Okay. Go ahead and burn Indomitable.
20.
Whew.
As the passes through you, and you feel it pass through, and your body shivers briefly, and you feel like the air was trying to pull out of your lungs for a moment, and you regain control, but you take 19 necrotic damage.
Recovery breathing! Recovery breathing! I need a calculator. Actually, no, I don't. I can do this. Done.
And that will end its turn.
Jeez.
Haru.
Real quickly, Nayla's gonna do a quick whistle to call for Haru, and Haru will dash to her. I'm assuming. Let's see. It's like 65 feet to get to here if he dashes, but if he's slightly going upward too, and we really do Pythagorean theorem, I assume that's just gonna be all his movement to get to the top of the stairs, basically.
Yep.
Or can make it just that easy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. He gets there.
Cool. That's his turn. So he's chilling next to Haldir, like, sup?
Hathis.
I'm gonna go ahead, grab one of the torches, and I'm gonna light it.
Okay, you use your action to light it.
And can I just hand it to Mathan?
Sure.
Okay. And that I'm not gonna burn my action surge yet. That's my turn.
All right, Mathan.
So I'll put I'll put Theranil away, take the torch in my offhand, and so we got some decent coverage, and we gotta deal with this wraith. So I'm going to attack the wraith first with the torch and see what that does.
The wraith or the specters?
The wraith.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, specters? Is there another one around me?
Yeah, there's
no,
one.
The other one died. Sorry.
Okay. I just want to make sure before I go nuts here.
Maybe I should
okay,
have just
yeah.
attacked the specter. Maybe I'd have better luck with that.
All right, so attack the wraith. Go ahead and just make a dex check.
Okay.
improvised weapon.
Hey.
19, as you find an opening and you bring the torch, you try to like stab it into the what abdomen would be there, and goes right through.
No!
I wasted a turn lighting that torch.
Dang it! Oh.
Okay, can I... Any chance I can use my dominant hand attack to attack the specter?
That was your action.
Damn. Okay.
You have.
Can I take...
You're still holding your other sword. You have a bonus action for offhand.
Is it offhand? Because I thought I put the torch in my offhand and still had Arabane. That was what I was going for.
I never know which one's your main hand, so I'm sorry.
No, that's good.
No, then yeah, that wouldn't work.
Okay. Can I take a bonus action to get in the fetal position?
That just happens.
That's what I'll do. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's my turn.
Crap.
Alright. At the end of your turn, Haldir is going to use his legendary action and make an attack at the Spectre with a 19 to hit.
Quick, look at his arrowheads. What do they look like?
With 11 damage. And that will bring us to the Spectre, who is going to... Where is it?
Are the arrows like sticking in him now, or?
Haldir is specifically attacking the Spectres.
Yes, that's what I picked up on.
He has not done anything to the Wraith.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't.
I feel like I picked up on that a hair too late.
The Spectre will reach out towards you, make them with a 21 to hit. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
Oh, I see.
17
Ah.
succeed, but you do take 13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Lucky saves.
I mean, we both have really good con.
Nayla, you're up.
I don't want to know what a failure is.
I don't either. Oh good, it's me. All here. Okay. What is this the door right here?
Yes.
Okay. This is probably like really dumb of me to continue doing this. Alright, I'm gonna move this way. Stealthily. Sneakily.
Sure.
Whatever.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh. A, B, C, D. There it is.
17, okay.
I lost my brain for a second. And then can I quickly press my ear against the door and try to listen just in case if there's anything right on the other side of it?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Wow.
23. You put your ear to the wall, or to the door, sorry, and trying to block out everything that's going on outside. You don't hear an abundance of movement or anything like that, but you do make out faint, slow footsteps.
Slow footsteps.
Yeah, like it doesn't sound like they're running, it just sounds like a walk, like a normal pace of a walk.
In the immediate like vicinity on the other side of the door, or?
It's not immediate, it's a little bit distant, and it also sounds like like something's being dragged.
Oh god.
It almost sounds like stone on stone.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any windows nearby?
There are not.
I think I've asked you this every round about windows, and I keep forgetting what the answer is. Okay. I'm going to try to... I should now be a treasure hunter. I'm going to try to very quietly and slowly, like, crack open the door to take a look.
Alright, you push your hand on the door and you go to move it. Doesn't budge.
Awesome! I don't like this. Okay, I'm gonna try to whip out Wolfbiter and just, she's getting utterly frustrated. She's just gonna attack the door open, if that's still a thing she can do, or if that's next turn.
You've done a lot of things.
That's fair.
Use your action.
That's
at this
fine.
point.
Then she's getting ready.
Okay. Back over. Now we're bouncing maps.
Sorry, I feel like I should go back, but I don't know what I can do either.
Brings us to Haldir, who notches another arrow, and you hear behind you guys as you're trying to fend off this wraith. Keep going, this creature is beyond you. And he lets go against the specter.
Don't tell me again. Don't tell me twice.
Oh.
4 to hit. That will actually kill that specter.
It's okay, guys.
I'm
Haldir can't die.
Probably gonna get hit again. Hey, this isn't necessarily canon.
No.
Well, he does have one more arrow. He will attack the wraith with a natural 20, and the arrow right through does nothing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What are we fighting? What are you fighting?
That brings us to the wraith, who's gonna and wisp around to the other side of you, and he's going to reach out towards Mathan.
Is that a natural 20?
The natural 20. I need a Constitution saving throw, Mathan.
Oh God. Oh.
You have no idea how lucky you are with that save. You take a total of 45 necrotic damage.
You are muted, Kev.
Holy shit. 45?
Yeah, as he goes down into a wisp and shoots through your abdomen and out the back. Comes up and he basically grabs your throat with his spectral hand. And while there's nothing physically there, you can feel an intense burn as it creeps around the throat and it begins to expand and out into the mouth and down into the lungs. And you push it off as best you can. But that hurt.
Oh.
And then he releases you.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
I want to go now.
Really succeeded that save.
This is horrible.
At the end of its turn, Haldir is going to use his legendary action as he brings out an arrow and notches it, and as he slowly pulls it back, if anyone, Haru, hears this, as he sort of is whispering as he pulls it back, Aya Erendir Elinon Ansalima, and the tip of the arrow begins to glow, a goldish white light. And he lets it go, and it collides with the wraith, and the light shines and almost blinds the two of you as it completely envelops the immediate area, and the wraith screeches in a pain. Haru.
He's gonna dash again to Nayla, and he should catch up to her with the last of his movement, or with all of that movement.
Okay.
That's his turn. So his token can go on the next map when you switch for me next time.
Office.
Now here is the. Is the wraith stunned?
Maybe.
How risky do I feel?
You feel 45 necrotic damage risky?
He still made that save too after that.
I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
I'd be doing that too.
I don't know why I clicked my hit die. That's not what it's gonna be. It's gonna be plus my fighter level, which is 13.
1d10 plus your level.
Oh.
Woo!
Nice.
Whew.
That's really good healing right there. Oh,
That's
I
half of
needed
what
that.
Nathan just took.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna be. Maybe I shouldn't be risky, but I'm gonna be risky because this will also help Mathan out.
Whatever you want to do.
I'm just gonna run away without disengaging.
Okay.
Oh God.
So 20 feet to the bottom of the stairs, and I'm gonna use my
Oh.
action to dash. It'll get me up to the top of the stairs, and I'll still have 25 feet of movement left.
As you run out, and the wraith is like flailing around as he's trying to get his bearings from the light has just sort of blinded him momentarily, and he just is swaying and hovering back and forth. Does not attack you.
Oh, yes! Paid off! Let's go! But I second winded just because if I took that 40 points of damage,
yeah.
I'd be done.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I have 25 feet of movement to continue on to the next map.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna run.
Gotcha.
So that's my turn.
I'm gonna take a note from Mr. Jones' playbook and do the exact same thing because that really, really, really fucking hurt. I'll take it.
Okay.
That 20 took back what the crit was. He rolled 25 and a 20 for damage.
That's like my crits.
And I'm gonna use my action to dash like a kid that just got his ass whooped on a playground.
Gotcha.
Be like, nope, fuck this shit, I'm out. Palantír, you can take it from here, my dude.
Yeah, basically as you guys get to the top, and he stands off to the side for you guys to pass him, and he continues to hold his bow in the left hand. As you run past him, he sort of nods and he pulls out his short sword, sort of like in a reverse grip, and he makes his way down the stairs.
Oh no!
He can't die. He can't die. He dies in the movies. He can't die.
Can I?
Not die in the books.
Yeah, he doesn't die in the books.
That's right. That's right.
The elves
Oh,
never show up
God.
at Helm's Deep.
That's right. I forgot about that.
All right, that brings us to this map.
Okay. So.
Nathan, you can go ahead and put yourself on here too.
Okay.
So can I really quick move with the last 25 feet
Yeah,
of
go for
movement?
it.
Yeah. So seeing the door, I'm just going to run up and flank the one side of the door and just like
Okay.
shoulder it, essentially use it to protect myself, to support myself from him, take deep breaths. Just look at Mathan and be like, fucking ghosts.
First time I couldn't hit one.
Nayla.
I'm gonna break that door down with my axe.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
Mm-hmm.
19 will hit.
Oh, that's nice.
7 slashing damage as you pour into this door. You get a couple of chunks pulled away, but the door is still up.
Again!
Go for it. 17 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ah!
You get a bit of a panel, a plank pulled away, and it looks like on the other side the door has been barricaded.
Son of a...
From opening.
Yeah, Nayla's gonna see that and she's gonna go, son of a bitch! And then she'll turn around. Oh look, my friends are here. And she'll just move. Yeah.
With a very
She's
big
gonna
bird.
run over right here. And catch up with
Layla.
the others. Haldir? Where's Haldir?
Buying us time.
You better stay alive. Okay, that's me.
Brings us to Haldir.
We don't know what's going on.
Brings us to the Wraith.
We don't know what's going on.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. Haru got removed off the turd order, but he was a 16 initiative. Right?
Don't know how that happened, or
I think-
why on Earth he continues to be so large. And why?
Do not deny him his giant eagle.
He's large and in charge.
I'm pretty sure he was a 16 initiative. Yes, he had 16 initiative if you still want that to be the same number.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Just help me remember consistently.
Okay, so it's his turn because you were just about to hit Hothus.
Okay.
Or the Wraith.
The Wraith is
So the
18,
Wraith-
so the Wraith would go before Haru.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
we
the
were
Wraith-
skipping over it because we
the
don't know what's
Wraith's
going on.
Wraith's turn just ended, and as
So
you
ho-
guys are making your way towards that main gate, you see sort of like a flash of light again from
Awesome.
the courtyard.
Okay, so Haru
Just
then.
hear from outside. My eyes.
Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of moot because Haru's not gonna do much other than just follow suit behind me.
Okay.
Would be like right there. Yeah.
Thanks for the subscription berries. Hothus, you're up.
Is
Sorry.
this door right by me? Can I open it?
You can try.
I try.
You push it open, Aragorn
like,
style.
yeah!
With both doors. You just slow motion come in, and just take a moment. There's like braziers on the far end that are low lit, and a couple of sconces that are sort of like flickering. There's not a whole lot of light in here. It's pretty dark. That being said, that's more ambient. You don't need dark vision. At this point, as you guys are making your way up here, the wargs have noticed you and are just barking from the kennels. But yes, you are able to get inside, and you see stone pillars lining down the middle. Some are missing, some appears like they've been destroyed. And on the far end, you see a dais with a hide-covered chair or throne for the most part. And I will reveal it.
Oh my god, this map.
But no one's in this room.
Not immediately.
Oh, not immediately.
Not that you can see, I should say.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in there by 25 feet. And if nothing happens, is there a door on the left-hand side here somewhere?
Right here.
Yeah, it looks like. Okay.
You do see, as you get this far in and you're sort of getting your bearings, you do hear, similar to what Nayla heard, slow footsteps and like a sound of like dragging stone. It's it's louder than what Nayla was hearing. It sounds close.
Can't take it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and use my action, because why not? I'm gonna dash 5 feet away from the door, and that's my whole turn.
Okay. Brings us to the top of the round, and as that happens, Hothus, you hear the dragging coming from this hallway that's just 5 feet from the door, and eventually you hear the scraping of stone on stone come in a silhouetted figure enters the threshold of the archway, and it's mostly silhouette too. You can't see a whole lot, but it stops, and you can see it shift your direction. And it looks to be holding something, some sort of long piece in its hand. The rest is sort of obscured by the doorway. And you see it sort of step forward and bring whatever it's holding in front of him, and it scrapes across the ground, sparking. And as it gets up and it's hefted over the shoulder, something ignites into a greenish flame, and it's hefted onto their shoulder.
Ah,
As you
so
see-
cool!
A dwarf in front of you. Eyes greened and blotted out, and several wounds across the face, in heavy armor, and a big motherfucking hammer.
Ah, yes! It's not too often you get to fight your dead character.
Oh no.
I don't got a lot of health though.
No, I was gonna say, I don't know if we're ready for that kind of fight.
We're fucked.
Nayla, you're up.
I thought we were gonna end the session.
Do you
Fuck!
want me to?
No! Oh no!
This is where I intended to end.
I'm gonna. Hothus, you ran in?
Yeah, I dashed because there was nothing else to do in here, so I went for it.
Okay, so yeah, as a reaction, Nayla would totally be like, Hothus, wait! And she will just run right after you. God, her little legs
I
are gonna try
I feel
to...
like you can't see zombie Vidar yet.
No, not yet. But she's going to dash just to try to keep up with you, which will put her right here.
I feel like you might be able to see zombie Vidar from there.
I don't know. I'm gonna
Yeah,
let
you
him
can.
tell me. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Just see this. I mean, it's-
I don't even think I could describe a reaction from Nayla then. I mean,
That's so cool. Ugh.
she will stop dead in her tracks and look, and she will nearly fall to her knees. You can see her body just nearly give, but her axe does drop from her hand, and her face is just utterly, completely just mouth agape, distraught, despair, and whatever grief she may had not been visibly showing before, it's completely out now. And she'll just scream in rage and grief.
All right, that's your turn. Haldir, the Wraith. I feel like I skipped somebody.
Nathan?
Hi.
How'd that happen?
And Haru.
Well, yeah. Nathan, go ahead and take your turn. I don't know what happened.
No, that's fine. You just hate me. I get it. All right. I'm gonna use my action to dash in after I hear that scream. I think that's all my movement. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Nope, I saw a little bit more. Zoop. Okay, I'm gonna dash in and I'm gonna see my boy zombified and just growl like with a no. Bring my swords up and go, not the way I wanted you to go, my friend.
All right. Hoppus.
Okay. I can go one of two ways. One I think is a really bad idea. Another I think is a much better idea. Hothus is actually going to, not many of my characters do this, but Hothus is actually going to retreat from the doorway.
Okay.
And I'll just hold my action. If this dwarf comes within 5 feet of me, I will hit it.
All right. That will bring us to Vidar's turn. sees-
Yes.
Who sees the largest person in the room turn heel and run. And lifts the hammer up and rests it in his in both hands, and just sort of bears down, and from his perspective, straight line, runs straight towards Nayla.
I Oh my god. Well, I guess better me than anybody. I've yet to take damage, but I don't want to say that out loud.
Yeah, you haven't been hurt yet. You haven't taken 40 points of necrotic damage, have you?
I'm probably gonna take 80, like, right now.
The first two attacks are 20 and a 19.
Yo, what was that? Yeah, they both hit.
For a total of...
Is there supposed to be music playing, or is it supposed to be this tense and silence?
Is no one hearing music?
The music did cut out.
It literally stopped right when you revealed Vidar. So, like, it was like a momentous cut. But, oh god.
How about now?
What?
No.
Thinking about it. I'm just gonna refresh. Yeah, I refreshed.
I'm waiting to see. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, this is way worse. I don't like this.
Anyway, for a total of 21 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, from both hits?
Total.
Okay.
Yeah, good thing I
Fire
backed
bludgeoning.
up, because that's like half my health at this point.
Okay.
Maven.
Haru.
No,
Well,
Vido just went. He's 9, so Mathan would be next.
Well, but we had skipped
Okay,
Mathan, so...
yeah, so Haru, go. No, a lot has gotten confused. What would Haru do?
Oh my god, he's still not close. Alright, he'll just go right here with his full movement.
Okay. Maven.
Alright, I don't know if I want to do this, but if I'm gonna die, it's gonna be at the hand of my boy. Okay, I'm gonna go here. And unfortunately, I make my attacks at Vidar.
What at advantage?
Yep. Good?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So make sure you didn't have nothing for me.
In before.
Boom.
Oh, it has no effect.
Yeah, right.
Like, my heart has not dropped that hard as when Brian said that.
Your natural 20s out of that. Yeah. All of those hit.
Shebang, shebang, another shebang, and crap, I lost my spot there. And one more shebang.
Wow.
He's probably raging already.
It's just a constant state of rage.
Yeah.
Speaking of barbarians, Baldur's Gate 3.
Total of 51 points of damage
So it's 25.
to 26.
No? Okay. And why not? We're here. I have it. Let's do it. Burn the action surge.
Can't possibly whip something else out at ya. Do it here. Leave it all on the field.
That's what I'm doing, coach. Burn that action surge.
Oh, so many crits! Oh, but that 12.
Womp womp.
I'll take it. Narrabane's
Oh,
my
I
damage
need to-
dealer.
All but one. The 12 misses.
Okay.
We're gonna have to reset these counters when we start a new campaign.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Total of 41. So 21.
Oh, I'm doing them too fast.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm just gonna spam chat with the command and it works.
That's my turn. I'm scared. I know what that hammer can do.
Nayla.
Help
Alright,
me.
well, she just got slashed. Or, no, she didn't get slashed. She just
She got
whacked with
bludgeoned.
Fire.
You got bashed.
So that's gonna, she'll get hit, and that's gonna have her kind of get out of that phase for a little bit, and she'll, She will. Hold on.
Holding.
She is going to try to quickly pick up Wolfbiter to get it back on her hill, and in a fluid motion, she's also going to take out the spear.
Okay.
And she is going to... I want to be further away from this guy, but I cannot.
Take the attack of opportunity. How much damage could it be?
I know, right? She, in that fluid motion as she takes out the spear, she's just going to attack him twice with it. In just a fit of all the emotions.
Go for it.
Yes, that.
Great ice spear of victory!
What?
25 will hit.
Oh, I do have advantage, do I?
Yeah.
Yes, for flanking.
Oh, oopsies. Let me do that second just in case. Oh, okay. And then, well, Bob. Oh. So that's the first one. And then does a 20
piercing.
and 4 cold.
Yeah, take the full brunt of the cold.
Hey!
Doesn't have cold.
Does a 21 hit for that second attack?
Yes.
Okay. 7 piercing and 2 cold.
Burr.
And and then after that she's I don't know. She's just probably in a total fit. That's gonna be the end of her turn because anything else she does is just narrative being utterly upset and distraught, and I can't quite put it to words right now.
Haru.
A bird! Crap! I do not want my bird to get hit by this hammer. But you know what?
You're on deck, Hathis.
Yep.
Crap. No, we'll just see what happens. Haru's going to fly above Vidar and just attack him with his talons.
Go ahead and roll attack.
He probably
13
can't.
will miss.
Yeah, okay. So I'll just put him like up here for being above Vidar.
Okay.
That's his turn. That bird's probably not going to be able to do a thing.
Gonna just come right next to Nayla, and I'm going to make my attacks.
Go for it.
That's another 18. You know how many 18s and 19s I've rolled?
A lot.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, that's low, but 22 still hit? Yeah, because 21 hit.
Yeah.
Just give me that crit. Please just give me that crit. Oh my gosh, another 18.
Jeez.
Action surge. Action surge.
I don't know. I feel like I should save it. Yeah, so I just come in, boom, 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 and I just look at Nayla and I say, focus. Whatever of your friend was there is no longer there now.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, that brings us to Vidar. Who... Yeah. He's already in that situation, so why would he not? He's going to attack recklessly. And he's going to use both of his attacks. He's going to attack once at Nayla and once at Mathan.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right.
Yes, kill your friends.
Ayla, natural 20.
Ooh. That's with 2
Nathan,
attacks.
Natural 20.
Oh! Reckless, let's go!
I'm dead. Bye, guys.
I'm just gonna
I'm dying. I'm dead here. Bye.
posting this for.
Maybe I should have action surged.
Yeah, maybe you should have, you dick. Some nostalgia for your old character.
Nayla, you take
I don't want to know. I should know, but I don't want to know.
22 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
What?
No,
I
it's
was
effectively 2
expecting
attacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you took 2 attacks, it was about the same.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Nathan actually gets out of this pretty cleanly. 16 bludgeoning.
That's a fucking cakewalk compared to earlier.
Yeah, that wraith. Woo!
Yeah.
Say, looking at Vidar, you hit like a bitch compared to that wraith.
Oh, you could still hurt zombies' feelings.
Nathan.
Nope. I'm gonna attack him. He wants to be a dick, we'll treat him like one. Boom.
20 will hit. 12 will miss.
You still have advantage, by the way, for multiple
Oh,
reasons.
do I?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
not
I'm
only
flanking.
you're flanking, but you're reckless.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, I'll
Alright, so
put
20 will hit. The 12 was the advantage roll. So 15, go ahead, roll.
Okay, yeah, let's just get this out of the way. The 15 does hit?
No,
Okay.
roll the advantage for the 15.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Boom, boom.
15.
Okay. Alright, I'll click on the
That's-
advantage.
2 attacks.
So that's 2 attack. I rolled 13 for Erebane for the damage.
Right.
I did. Okay. So that's clear. 3 and 4.
Oh my
Boom.
gosh, you're critting so many times.
Don't jinx me,
15
buddy.
will hit.
Boom, and there's the crit.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Nayla.
How's he looking?
Zombified.
At Hothus's words, Nayla is going to grit her teeth and she will attack. She's going to move back.
Okay.
She'll grit her teeth and try to like hop out of the space.
It'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
With a double natural 1. Holy hell.
Oh, for a second I thought you were gonna say double natural 20, and I was gonna be like,
For a total of 10, it'll miss.
Okay, so and as she hops back in, that like swings in front of her, she's going to quickly switch. Yeah, she'll quickly switch weapons and do bow and arrow and shoot twice.
Go for it.
I want one of you to kill him. I really hope one of you kill him.
14 will miss. 22 will hit.
Right, I don't have. No, because that was my first round of combat, but I was sneaking the whole time with a haldir, so that's not even a thing. Oh! I had revenge! Dang it. Okay. I could have done that. Oh well. Alright, that's the 22.
Okay.
And then I will use Bane with that also.
Okay.
For an extra 3 radiant.
Gotcha.
And yeah, that's her turn.
Hothus.
Haru.
Okay.
Haru.
He'll attack with talons.
Too many H's.
if Haru's gonna do anything. Oh, 22
22 will hit.
for 9 piercing. Probably have.
Haru also has advantage because reckless.
He's above. Oh, that's true.
Reckless attacks, yeah.
Okay. Because he's on above Vidar.
Any movement or anything?
No, he's gonna stay hovering above Vidar and attacking at his head and face.
Okay, 3 attacks, and we'll see where we stand.
All 3 hit.
Oh my god.
Bam, bam, bam! Stay dead! I assume by your, I mean, you're looking at stuff, I'll give you a minute. Feel like he's still alive, though.
1 second.
Ooh. Bum, 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 bum.
Misplaced character sheets all over the place because I got 20 of them up.
Oh, yeah.
God, too many things. As you run, or you don't even run up, as you maneuver around the pillar and unleash your attacks, you get a few good deep strikes that actually break the armor, and you can see it shatter off, and you see the form beneath it is gaunt and starved. What muscle was probably there at one point isn't present from the point he's passed on, and the third attack comes through and finds that weak point and goes straight through the chest as you sort of embed your axe in it, and there's like 2 seconds of silence where he slowly falls back as he comes off of the blade itself and stumbles backwards. And he falls almost to the ground, but he uses his hammer and stops it.
Oh,
And using pierced by many arrows.
no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no!
What does pierced by many arrows mean?
It kept him alive.
The
Yeah, that was
DC.
Vidar's like last great ability, that anytime he hits 0, if he's in a fury or a rage, he doesn't die outright. He has to make a con save, which starts at DC 10. If he succeeds, he comes back.
But it goes up
He
by
keeps
5
doing it,
each
but it
success.
keeps increasing.
Interesting.
He's still up.
So I'm gonna do an unpopular decision here. And I'm actually going to run away.
What? Where are you going?
I don't want to get hit with that hammer.
That's fair. You're pretty beat up.
Yes.
Same.
And I'm banking on the fact that Mathan has more HP left than I do, but I don't know.
Want to bet, homeboy?
Well, Vidar is going to. Whoops.
He at least has a higher AC.
He's gonna push himself up off with his hammer and take a look at the surroundings and sees Naylor straight ahead of him.
Uh-oh.
Hoth is running. And just slowly turns, feeling that presence behind him, and just looks over at Mathan and just tilts his head a bit. And
Oh my
is going to
God.
attack twice recklessly.
Wait. Before he does that, can I just like hold like both swords up in a cocky stance? Go, bring it, brother.
Sure.
Pierced by many arrows is such a cool ability.
What happened to the... Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Nothing. I don't know where the torch went.
Let me die.
What torch?
He probably just dropped it as he ran.
Yeah, Mathan probably dropped it.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Meh.
Didn't work.
He'll make 2 attacks at you for a 25 and an 18.
Dang.
The 18, I'm gonna use Theraneal.
Yes. Okay.
As the first attack comes in, he goes high and it goes down towards your shoulder, and it glances off the shoulder leather armor that you have, but it's enough to like sort of push you to the ground onto one knee. Any closer, it probably would have broke your shoulder. And you see the second one coming from the side to just go right in there, and you pull up the Theraneal blade, and the rest of you that were looking see a wraith pull out of Mathan's back and comes down and parries low with a sword, and the hammer just stops cold. And Vidar's looking down at Mathan and sees this spectral blade in front of him, and he just...
And I give him like a cocky smile.
I'm living for this.
Oh my god, my heart is torn.
That'll end his turn, Mathan.
So if I attack, will that do anything, or am I just...
No, keep attacking. Keep attacking.
Okay. I don't know if I'm just making Matt live his wet dream at the moment, but...
You have advantage. Just keep going.
Let's do it. Just keep
he
swinging
did
at the
still
door.
attack recklessly, did he?
He did.
He just did, yeah.
Okay.
If you're not attacking, if you're not attacking recklessly as a barbarian, you're not playing barbarian, right?
What damage did that last attack do? That wasn't told to me.
Oh, sorry, 14.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm going down here, kids, soon, but I'm going down swinging. All right. Boom, boom, boom.
How have you been rolling 2 nat 20s every round?
I rolled 1 and it was against the Wraith, which was 0 damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume the nat 20s hit.
So all we're doing now, honestly, is fishing for saves, right?
Yeah.
You made 1 save, the DC's now 15.
Mm-hmm.
So in retaliation, you come up off of your knee as Theraneal sort of disappears back into the ether, and you use that opportunity as an opening and just cross strike with both blades, and you just spin and do a flurry of blows that just keep getting cut deeper and deeper. Chips of the armor are flying off. You're cutting part of the beard, which in death he's not happy about. And one of your final attacks goes right across the throat. And you see him slump down onto his knees, and his hand comes all the way through to the base of where the hammer is, and he just sits there motionless. And then you see the hand come back up, push himself back up.
Such a cool ability.
Rolled 15 exactly.
Oh my god! This is just how Vidar pretty much went down himself against Monkey.
I got up.
Now.
I think I succeeded 20, and then I think 25 is what I couldn't hit.
Oh, I thought it was... Okay, I think
It might have been 20 I couldn't hit, but...
I wasn't sure if it was 20.
For all of you at home,
I'm shaking.
as Vidar rises back to the top and he actually eyes Mathan and keeps the hammer down to the side of him, he brings up one hand and beats his chest, looks right at Mathan.
I wonder what your neighbors think.
You should have... I heard that through the wall.
You just see Mathan just responds to that yell and go.
Anything else your turn?
Make sure I don't have any bags of tricks.
Like an action surge?
I went, nah, it wouldn't have done me any good.
Yeah,
You would
Glad I
have
didn't
the next
pop mine.
save sooner.
Yeah. No, that's it for me.
Nayla.
put him down, Nayla.
Put him down like the dog he is.
Woof woof, motherfucker.
At the roar, yeah, at the roar, Nayla is going to drop her bow, and in just full reaction, she's going to give a shout herself, and she's going to literally charge at him while pulling up Wolfbiter and just get him across the back, or try to have her axe sink into his back while his attention is at Mathan. And she'll do 2 attacks.
Roll attack.
With advantage.
Right. My tummy hurts. Oh my god.
16. 16 just barely hits.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I couldn't
Oh,
remember
wait.
his AC.
Yep.
My 17 would have hit then too. But there, don't matter much. But
Okay, I'll roll damage for both, I guess. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You have to do a grand total of 1 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you run up and you grab onto his shoulder and you bring the axe high and you come right down, right between the shoulder blades, and it embeds
Ow.
itself. And you just hold it there for a moment, hoping that this will put him down.
It's a good facsimile of undead resistance too.
It is. It really is.
It is. Enjoy it.
My heart is pounding, guys.
I'm nervous.
I'm like...
I need to look something up.
What?
Does he have advantage on this con save?
I can't think of anything that would.
I can't recall if like a fury gave him that at all.
The only thing he gets advantage on con saves will have poison effects and poison damage,
Oh, that's...
as I remember.
All right, because that would make a difference. As you put the axe into his back and you force him to his knees and you see the hand slump off to the side from the hammer and you pull the axe out and then you let the shoulder go. And he falls forward to the cold floor, motionless. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
All the emotions.
Ida was hard to put down. Hothus is a little bit of the inverse. He's easier to put down, but he does more damage.
Yeah, his last con save was a natural 1.
Oh.
But if it had an advantage, it would have been a 23.
Oh my god. All I will say is, as she sticks her axe in his shoulder and he starts to fall, she is finally going to just fall on her knees and just let loose, like, let her arms fall to her side and drop the axe, and then she'll just then, at one point after a few seconds, just fall forward, like kind of like onto Vidar and just start grieving.
Before we end, I just want to add just a little bit of character for Mathan. I just want to walk up, just tell Nayla, like, Nayla, move real fast. And I'm going to bring my sword towards the back of his head and just yell out, forgive me. And bring it down, take his head off. And then after that, I'm just going to drop both swords onto the floor, put my back against the wall, or against the column that we were at, and just slump down, head in hand.
Now, Headless made a corpse yet again of Vidar. Two of you have a flood of emotions and memories of what has transpired over the several years that has led to this point. And inside of you, you held out hope for as long as you could, as faint as it was, that you would find him here, locked up in a cage again. And that when this was all over, you could all return to Roscovel and reminisce of what has all happened.
Go back to the Fight Club.
Unfortunately, that's not what you found here. A shell of your friend. But he is at peace now. So the three of you take a quick moment and get a breather. You're not done here yet. The sounds of battle still rage outside as Haldir, you hope, is still alive, fending off whatever that was. And there is still a wing in the tower to investigate, looking for the Palantír. That's all for us tonight, and we will continue this next week. You can catch the rest of our regularly scheduled programming. We have Lindsay's going to be working on emotes Thursday. Maybe? Perhaps?
Yeah! Hi! That's me!
And the rest of our stuff, you can hit up our schedule, join Discord. Well, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next week. Stay proficient.